Thank you for tuning in to Snake Dive Barbell Time to Train. I'm going to talk about the coronavirus. I'm going to share my thoughts on it at on a scientific level. Now, I've had very little practice in real, actual scientific procedures, but I have had some practice. I used to be at one point I was a pre-medical student, and the most interesting course I ever took was microbiology. Now, microbiology, the interesting thing about microbiology is that you study bacteria and you study viruses. And what we learned in biology when it came to the immune response is how viruses work. So this video is directed towards my understanding of viruses, how I'm dealing with the coronavirus, and maybe my internal thought processes of how I keep my emotional control. And trust me, man, I've been very worried at times. I've cried one time. I've cried one time because the stress of this strange world we're living in right now, where it's like a ghost town everywhere you go, and people are scared. They bought up all the ammunition. People are fighting at supermarkets. People are, they're running out of money. Kids are going hungry. Old people are getting sick, right? It's a serious thing, and I'm not here to make light of it. Okay? Now, here's my take on the coronavirus, and here's what keeps me going. And I would like to say that I believe that I've already breathed in the coronavirus. I've already been exposed to it. I've been exposed to every strain of the coronavirus. I honestly believe that, but I believe I have a strong immune system, and that my age and that my level of fitness is helping me stay healthy. Also, that I am doing a bit of isolation myself. I leave the house to go to a home gym that I've created, right? You guys see me working out there, and after I go to the home gym, I come back home. I have a girlfriend that I spend time with. We don't get to spend a lot of time together because she works a lot, and we know to stay very, very safe. We stay clean. We stay very, very vigilant of keeping our hands clean. We when we need to, we wear an N95 mask, and we basically follow a bit of a quarantine protocol of our own that allows us to function without being scared to death, because you have to also understand that being scared is not good for the immune system. So let's just address this word out there that's people are throwing around. It's called, they're saying that this coronavirus is a hoax. It's not a hoax. Their death toll is real. Right? People are getting sick from it. People are recovering from it, and people are dying from it. Those are the facts. But now let's just look at the main purpose of me making this video, which is to express to you how I feel about the way to combat this coronavirus and all viruses in general. Okay? Because that's all we have. We can only have a foundation of knowledge, a foundation of education, so that we can make sense of all the information that's out there. Now, I've written down these things in a Microsoft Word document so I can express myself without having to stutter and backtrack. All right, so I'm just going to read what I've written. Viruses get into our cells. Viruses get into our cells and take over our DNA. Viruses take our DNA and they make their own DNA from it. Then our immune system has to fight off this new intruder that's come into the cell. And it's making its own DNA out of my DNA, out of our DNA. That's why we have an immune system. Right? The world is full of bacteria, full of viruses. We have a powerhouse immune system, and it has a lot to do round the clock, round the clock. That's why it's so severely critical that we have a powerhouse immune system. So, the immune system has to fight off a virus that is multiplying itself over and over and over. Exponential growth. Your immune system is built to kill viral DNA. The DNA of a virus, your immune system is designed to do that. It's called self-preservation. It's called waking up and going to sleep. Waking up, going to sleep. Living day in and day out, day in and day out. As you keep reproducing skin cells and bone cells and hair, and that's all protected by our immune system. So, our immune system is built to kill viral DNA and bacterial DNA. So the virus takes your DNA and makes its own DNA, or rather, it makes its own babies in the millions and billions and trillions from your own genetic material. That's why you have an immune system, to fight against a virus when it plays this potentially deadly game. We are built to detect even when a virus enters into our system and not directly into the cells. The human body is absolutely amazing in that sense. So how do we combat this? Number one, drink clean water. I drink a liter of snake juice every day. Nutritious food. The immune system operates best when the food enters into the system and it drives the hormonal responses that we need to stay alive. When we have the nutritious food, the best food we can possibly put our hands on, along with clean water, when this diet of ours is jam-packed with highly nutritious food, the biochemistry can drive an immune system to its best ability. And as you get older, your immune system does not operate as well as it does as when you were younger. That's just a biochemical fact, but you can do your best by eating the best food, by drinking the cleanest water that you can possibly put your hands on. That also means you eliminate alcohol, because alcohol kills cells. Alcohol creates poison, and the last thing you want to do is have additional poison into your body when you're fighting off the poisons that viruses make. Number 3, you have to have sleep. Sleep is critical. Your immune system operates best when you give it adequate to proper sleep. Exercise. You have to keep your body fit. You can be overweight and be fit. You can be overweight and have great physical fitness. We see that all the time with, say, a lineman in the NFL. Great big giant fat guy, but he's fit. Extra strong, right? Built to last. So don't let your weight, be it you may be overweight, don't let the fact that you're overweight stop you from exercising. Anything that you can do to strengthen your immune system is a good thing. You keep stress low for your immune system. You have to educate. You have to understand these basics about microbiology in order to understand what's happening. It's simple. You need a strong immune system so that when viruses enter into the body and try to take your DNA over and make their own DNA and multiply, you have to have an immune system that fights against that. So, those are my thoughts. That's why I'm not going crazy in this time. I'm keeping the exercise sky high. I'm keeping the nutritious food coming in. I'm keeping the stress low. And I'm isolating as much as possible, but I have to function. I have to live. Isolation is a horrible thing for the human mind. So, if you're out there making poor nutritional choices, I would say start there and eliminate them. If you cannot give up your alcohol, if you cannot give up your drugs, then you have a problem, and you are part of the problem. But mostly, you're a danger, you're a threat to yourself and to those who live in the same house as you. So, my advice, and advice is cheap, but my advice is based in the science. Keep your water clean, keep your food nutritious, keep your sleep up, keep your exercise up, keep your stress as low as possible. And I understand that that is a very hard thing right now when everything is shut down, money's running low. Kids are in danger of not getting proper food. Right? You may have a loved one who is sick with it. I am doing my best to understand and acknowledge all of these things. But at the bottom line, we have to keep pushing. We cannot let this paralyze us. And the only way we unparalyze ourselves is to educate. So I hope this has been helpful to someone out there. God bless you guys. Love you all. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Keep your exercise. Keep your nutrition high. And let's get through this thing. Talk to you guys later. Bye.